Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Pokémon Platinum. Last time, we reached the summit at the end of Victory Road and challenged Barry at Pokémon League. Now that we have emerged victorious from that battle, this time, we are going to be challenging the Elite Four. But first, we gotta get a few preparations out of the way, so let's get through this stuff before we get on to the real fights. First, I said that I'd be going over anything that I missed in Victory Road, and there were a few things. First off, the trainers of interest. On the first floor, shortly after you enter, is Birdkeeper Hana. She has a Togetic on her team. On the second floor is this bald guy straight out of Dragon Ball Z because he has the ability to extend his hair in seconds flat. He is veteran Clayton, and he has a Licky Licky on his team. And in the easternmost part of the basement of Victory Road is Ace Trainer Henry with a Rhydon on his team. Lastly, I thought it was a little bit strange that we hadn't obtained a certain item that Jaywitz even took time to tell us about while he was here. I didn't think that we could go through that pathway that I just did because the perspective made it look like to me somehow that those rocks were blocking the way. Yeah, I don't know how I've managed that, but hey, I always seem to find a way. Lets you go to this isolated room, has these 3 strength boulders, and we party like it's Generation 2, solving Chuck's gym puzzle turned 90 degrees by pushing that in, pushing this in, and then pushing the middle one to the side to get TM79 Dark Pulse. If you need a special Dark type move, if you happen to have a Houndoom on your team, excellent move for it. I think I've recommended this for quite a few Pokemon throughout the journey during their bios, so if you've been waiting on it, here it is. Just outside of Victory Road is the Sky Plate. 2 make matter, and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. The next part of preparations is, of course, most importantly, training. I have trained the entire team up to... Sweet, right? That's better. Raised up the entire team up to level 52. There was no particular reason that I chose this. I just thought that it would be a good level that would make us competent but not make things no longer a challenge. Coincidentally, it happens to be 1 level below the strongest Pokemon of the first trainer we're going to be fighting today, so I think that's fairly balanced. In addition, I've updated our movesets and hold items. Let's go over those now. I fought myself on this for longer than you can possibly imagine, especially with editing. I've decided to get rid of Meteor Mash on Supernova because it's not going to be useful for us going forward. Don't get me wrong, it served me well and it was worth waiting for in the whole 3 times that I hit somebody with it, but I think its time has come. I decided to get rid of it for Reflect. I thought this would be a good support move, raising the defense of the entire team for 5 turns. There's a lot of powerful physical attackers coming up, and I thought that might make it more useful going forward. Especially when Reflect can't miss. Until Supernova finds a way to prove me wrong about that. Brick Break is a TM that you can buy, so I've decided to get rid of the move that sometimes sucks, sometimes blows, is always terrible, Vacuum Wave. If I need a priority move, I have Shadow Sneak and Eidolon, and that'll probably do more damage anyway. Through Level Up, Bodhi tried to learn Giga Drain, but I didn't go for it because Bodhi is not a special attacker, and I like its moveset just the way it is. Scythe wanted to learn Protect, though I can't imagine why. Vanity wanted to learn Safeguard, which protects the team from status conditions for 5 turns. Might have been good, but I didn't see a place for it. Acrobat tried to learn not Backslash, but Air Slash! While Acrobat is not a special attacker, I thought this could be a good move to have. Has decent power, pretty accurate, and it might even make the foe flinch from time to time. Decided to get rid of Mean Look for that, as I was planning to overwrite Mean Look with something else already, and this just came at the perfect time. Now for the new and improved beloved team that made the journey thus far with us, levels, items, movesets, and all. Acrobat is looking the same as what we've already gone over, as is Supernova, as is Vanity, and as is Bodhi. But this brings me to something. I talked about wanting to give Bodhi Stone Edge back when we got the TM for that in Victory Road. I thought about this, and even though that is a great move, very powerful, and it does cover some of Bodhi's type weaknesses, I couldn't think of a single Pokemon we're going to be fighting here today that I would want to fight with Bodhi if it had Stone Edge on it. I decided that Crunch would probably be more practical, so I stuck with that. Scythe is looking a bit different. I gave it the Razor Claw as its hold item. Scythe has 3 attacks that have high critical hit chances. And the Razor Claw, in addition to being able to evolve Sneasel into Weavile, increases your chances of critical hits by 1 stage. That might save my life. And then Eidolon. I got rid of Will-O-Wisp for payback. Even though Will-O-Wisp is awesome in multiplayer, in single player, the enemies just don't switch out all that much, and because of that, I didn't think we would be seeing much use out of it, especially with it only being 75% accurate. If I need to soften up a physical attack, I already have that Reflect on Supernova. Payback has higher base power than what Shadow Punch would have even after the same type attack bonus. If it moves last, it has 100 power as opposed to 60 power on Shadow Punch. Since Eidolon is very slow, I'm probably going to be able to get off that 100 power anytime that I would ever care to use it, so that's why I went with that. Also, it has the Icicle Plate. You are going to want to have at least one Ice-type move on your team going forward, especially on a Pokemon that can take a powerful physical blow. I recommend this above anything else that I have said up to this point. You want that. Pretty much the only Pokemon you could possibly have on your team where I wouldn't recommend having that would be, say, if you were using Giratina on your team, or if you were using Weavile on your team. Everything else, I recommend it very highly. But with all that, we are good to go onward. Kind of. There's also the matter of item preparations. Here on our right clerk at Pokemon League, they have... Wow, right clerk, more like right jerk, to think that they pay you to stand here and sell us heal balls at the Pokemon League. If you want to catch anything in Victory Road or any last-minute captures, they have everything that you would ever want in one place right here. Any sort of uncommon balls that are usually held by the left clerk, they're right here. Now, with the lower forehead of the left clerk, they for once are the more practical of the two, having healing items that you would actually want. I'm gonna buy some Hyper Potions, even though I have my Moo Moo Milks, just to be on the safe side. I don't have any use for Max Potions because nobody in our party has more than 200 HP. Full Restores, contrary to what I normally feel about them, I'll buy a few just in case. Revives, you definitely want. They can't hurt. It's the final battle, so if you aren't going to be playing beyond this point, you might as well use your money on something. And other than that, maybe I'll buy a few full heals, but I have my berries, so maybe it's not really all that important for me to get it. I think we're looking pretty good, and pretty. Almost forgot, speaking of items, we might as well pump up those EVs as high as we can get them before these important battles. I'll give this defense to Eidolon. Let's give some extra speed onto Scythe, because we're going to be relying on... Let's give some extra speed to Acrop. Vanity? Supernova. Bodhi. Fine, we'll give extra speed to Eidolon. You never know, it might just outspeed a Munchlax or something, who knows? And I'm willing to bet that means that our EVs are... Oh no, they're not maxed out, never mind. So we can give that special attack to Vanity, and then the special defense, I'm gonna say also to Vanity. There we go. That is every single last preparation that I wanted to get done, completed. Let's go into our challenge. Let me confirm that you are qualified to challenge the Pokemon League. So, let us examine the gym badges you've gathered from Sinnoh. Orberg City's Coal Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Hardhome City's Relic Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Pastoria City's Fen Badge, Canalave City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and Sunnyshore City's Beacon Badge. Very well. Trainer, you have indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that brought you here, and go for glory. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Between the room itself, that intro, and this battlefield, they have cranked up everything to 11 from how it was in Diamond and Pearl. They've outdone themselves. We begin the fight with Yanmega, level 49, bug flying type, speed boost for its ability. Needless to say, you want to knock this out as fast as possible before it gets those speed boosts. Bug Buzz, Air Slash, U-Turn, and Double Team. Can be really annoying if it's able to get off any of those effects, get double teams plus speeds. Luckily, Vanity was able to knock it out in one shot. Not that Yanmega's known for its bulk, but I'm a little surprised. Good on you, Vanity. Maybe that plus special attack really did help. Heracross. It'd be downright heresy if we didn't go for the designated killer of these. Go on, Acrobat, show him what you're made of. His Heracross can be really dangerous. Level 51, bug fighting type, swarm for its ability, so thankfully no guts. And in that case, no glory. Mega Horn, close combat, Night Slash, and Stone Edge. That Stone Edge can be dangerous. If it gets that off, Acrobat probably is done for. Considering just how massive its attack stat is, even without the stab, it'll probably be enough. Once again, another one-shot, so it didn't matter in the end. No level up for you, but it's not like I was expecting one. Drapion. I'm calling for Bodhi. He's not gonna get much use in this fight, considering so many things are bug type. This Drapion, I think, is the only thing that isn't. So here we go. Drapion is level 53, his strongest Pokemon. Poison Dark type, battle armor for its ability, so he cannot be hit by critical hits. It's holding a Citrus Berry as well. It has the moves X-Scissor, Cross Poison, Ice Fang, and Aerial Ace. Right as soon as I get to it, I get a taste of it. And it also gets a taste of me by chomping right. No! Well, there it goes. I figured I might as well just sack Bodhi to get a free switch. Okay, his only weakness is ground. I don't have any other ground type moves in my party. I'm trying to think about what it is I want to do right now. Gallade doesn't have anything that'd be effective except Brick Break, and I'm not so sure I want to count on that. It's a physical attacker. I think Eidolon is my best bet. I wasn't counting on using him all that much in this fight either, so it's all just as well that he's getting use right now. Payback will be resisted. Shadow Sneak will be resisted. I think I'd do well to just do Fire Punch and see if I can maybe burn it. Ice Fang missed right there. I think that's 95% accurate. For once, a move that should have hit me didn't. Ice Fang. If you freeze me, I swear. Thank you. It's probably going to be just a slow war of us chipping each other down. I don't think I'm going to need to heal. Again, I'd like to get that burn just so it's locked down. There's nothing he could really do to me if he is. For once, this is actually a situation where I'd want to use Will-O. Oh my goodness. If I just didn't flinch, he'd be low on health, at least. In worst case scenario, he would have done his Citrus Berry, but I'd be in a heck of a lot better shape than I am right now. Yeah, I'll full heal. I bought these for a reason, even though I have all my berries. I might as well make the full heal feel self-important about itself. And let me guess, Ice Fang again? Yes. Come on! 2 turns in a row! Are you kidding me right now? These full heals must just really want to get sprayed all over my ghost. So let's do that again. And what? You're gonna freeze me 3 turns in a row. Let me see. Thank goodness. At least I'm not that unlucky. At this rate, he's just gonna run out of Ice Fangs considering I have pressure for my ability. So let's get that Fire Punch. If you can get 2 freezes in a row, I should be allowed the burn. Of course, I don't get it. If you can heal, so can I. I'm just gonna go for it. Moo Milk, I'll have 1 HP fewer than my maximum. I'll bank on the fact that I probably won't need it, even though 1 HP can make all the differences I've seen many times in my life. I'm just gonna do this and not consume one of my Hyper Potions. What next? Cross Poison. So at least he's out of Ice Fangs, presumably, if he's not doing that. Go for it, come on. Give me my Fire Punch. Just do it. Vanity probably could have taken this out fat. Screw it! Eidolon has just been... Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to Vanity. It might not be the smartest play. Vanity's more of a special wall, but Eidolon is not working. Taking this as a sign to just switch out. I can probably take this first hit, no problem. Yeah, I'm good. Probably should have just done this in the first place. Do the Hydro Pump. It hits, thankfully. And Vanity, if you can clean this up for me right here and now, that would be oh so nice. Does it? Made the right choice. So who is coming out next? Hopefully nothing that bad. Scizor. Supernova, it's your time. More like because I don't have a choice, I am letting Supernova take care of this. Any day, I would rather use my Fire Punch on Eidolon to take this out. Scizor is level 49, Bug Steel type. Swarm for its ability, so again, boost to Bug-type moves if it's low in health. With the moves X-Scissor, Iron Head, Night Slash, and Quick Attack. Yes! We get off the Fire Blast! Oh my goodness, finally! You do it when I need it! And it's a one-hit KO! Okay. I'll take the 3 freezes if it means that Supernova is going to actually have good luck for once. I thought Supernova was going to be that team member that I'd be coddling and loving all the way because it was just so wonderful and I would pamper it and always treat it like a princess, but then it just kind of started messing up a lot and I started being a lot harsher on it. So it's got to earn its keep. Vespiquen, his last Pokemon, is level 50, Bug Flying type, pressure for its ability with the moves Attack Order, Defend Order, Heal Order, and Power Gem. All Bug and Rock type moves, not really all that good in the way of type coverage, and I guess on the subject of Bug type Pokemon, I've kind of always thought they were interesting. They're a weird case where they're the weakness of some of the good types like Psychic and Dark, yet they're weak to a lot of common types. It's just kind of a dynamic that I've always enjoyed. It's not over yet. A League Elite Four member cannot give up. I'd say you're pretty backed into a corner. Good night, I will freeze you down after you have frozen my ghost however many dang times. That's it. I will now concede defeat, but I think you came to see how great Bug-type Pokemon can be. Hope you also realize what you're up against in the Pokemon League. Battling is a deep and complex affair. If this is what I'm up against in the Pokemon League, I might as well forfeit at this point. I'd like to think that my other fights will go a little bit smoother than that. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it, back to training camp. Let's hear it for me! No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room. 3 trainers are awaiting you. They're all tougher than me. Not the smoothest first battle, but we still came out on top. He only actually KO'd one of my Pokemon, and I don't think anyone in the world would blame me for healing when I did, because that was pretty darn stupid. Here we go, on to battle number 2. Well, well, you're quite the adorable trainer. You've also got a spine. Ha ha ha! I am Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? Bertha is an interesting trainer. She is a reference to Agatha from other Pokemon games. She has a similar name in English and in Japanese. It's kind of a nice little reference. She begins her fight with Whiscash, level 50, Water Ground type, oblivious for its ability, so it's immune to Infatuation. With the moves, Earth Power, Aqua Tail, Zen Headbutt, and Sandstorm. I chose to open with Scythe over Bodhi because I wanted to outspeed it, get it knocked out as fast as possible so that it wouldn't get off that Sandstorm move right there. She's probably going to get off a Sandstorm. Reed, she's definitely going to get off a Sandstorm at some other point in this fight, but at least right now I can delay it and get a little bit less chip damage on my side of the field. Gliscor. Vanity, this is your fight. Gliscor can be a little bit of a tough battle. I like how I switched pronunciations right there. Yeah, it's actually Gliscor. Gliscor is level ground flying. No, level 53 ground flying type, Hypercutter for its ability, Earthquake, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, and Thunder Fang. I'm gonna take advantage of that quad weakness twice in a row by throwing out that Ice Beam, and this should do it. Sure enough, it does. Come on, Bertha, step it up. I've had nothing to worry about in this fight so far. You've been pretty darn simple. Golem. I see no reason to switch out. Vanity is doing this job absolutely fine. Golem is level 52, Rock Ground type. Rockhead for its ability, so it will not take recoil damage. Not that that means, or excuse me, will not, yeah, it is recoil damage. Will not take recoil damage. Not that that means a darn thing when it has the moves Earthquake, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Sandstorm. This moveset might be a little bit dangerous for Vanity, but it's not like I'm not gonna knock it out in one hit with yet another quad weakness abused. Level 54 already. Getting lots of experience here today. Next up, Rhyperior. Just rolling in these quad weaknesses. I chose very wisely having Surf on one of my Pokemon. Rhyperior is her strongest Pokemon at level 55, Ground Rock type. Lightning Rod for its ability, so this is still a quad weakness. It's holding a Citrus Berry with the moves Earthquake, Rock Wrecker, Mega Horn, and Avalanche. This can be a beast if you're not prepared, but as long as you got some grass type move that's special or some water type move that's special, it's done. It's not gonna outspeed dang near anything. Especially not after I gave a plus speed EV item to Eidolon. Hippowdon, let's finish this off. I'm very pleased. I thought this was gonna come out a lot sooner and get off its Sandstream ability a lot quicker, thus causing chip damage throughout this whole fight. But no, it didn't. And heck, this fight went even faster because of it, because we didn't have to sit through that animation every dang turn. It's level 52, Ground type, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Crunch, and Yawn. Somehow I doubt it's going to do this. Sandstorm can give a special defense buff to rock types, which would have benefited her Golem. But yeah, we're not really seeing that here. I'm pretty sure Vanity can take this hit absolutely fine because she is Vanity and she is graceful. Had nothing to worry about there. Didn't even do half of my health, even after the Sandstorm hits me. Yeah, I'm good. Dear child, don't assume for an instant that you've won. Assumption is my middle name. Have you learned nothing after all the dang times that I have used Fire Blast for my Supernova, despite my gut telling me not to? However many dang instances of that happening? No. I think I have earned the right to assume at this point, because this is the smoothest battle we have had in eons. Critical! Critical! Wow! Smooth fight, thy name is Vanity! Not quite level 55, but I ain't complaining. Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I lost, I find myself grinning about something. I didn't really know that old women talked that fast. I like how you and your Pokemon earned the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. Technically, we worked as two because I used Gallade and Vanity, but hey. Ah, she likes my stupid humor. It's just like in real life. My grandmother actually thinks I'm funny. But with that, 2 Elite Four members down, 2 to go. Next time on Pokemon Platinum, we resume the fight. See you guys then.